Welcome to Adobe Certified Associate, a webcast brought to you by the Illinois Curriculum Revitalization Project, a project funded by the Illinois State Board of Education.
Hello, my name is Michael Grosskost. I'm the Territory Manager in the state of Illinois for the Adobe product, and I'm excited to be here today and explain a little bit about the product, how it benefits not only the student but the school as they achieve these certifications. Adobe is a very widely used product in the design field. We have 6 tests right now. We have InDesign, Dreamweaver, Flash, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and InDesign, Illustrator also. And with these, students have the opportunity to move forward in the workplace by perfecting the skills in high school and in college along with their degrees in order to make them more employable. From Harvard University, we have found through this study that 27% of those people that get a post-secondary license or certificate will earn more than the average bachelor degree recipient. This doesn't take anything away from getting that bachelor's degree, but it shows in the workplace that employers want somebody that is specifically trained in the area that they're employing them from. From California State University, we also see that students who earn these credentials in occupational programs can have substantial earning advantages over those that do not have that or just have an academic degree. Again, just pointing out the fact that we have become very certified oriented in the way we approach our workforce. Just out of fun, I ran a monster search yesterday around the area of Chicago. I typed in the word Adobe, nothing else, and it came up with 238 jobs in the Chicago area that required an Adobe certificate. And you could do this in any area that you're at and see what they actually require for their employment. Certification through Certiport, we're not just a testing company. We have the full pathway for you in order to achieve this goal of the end of pathway certification. We have the pre and post learning assessments, we have books, we have e-learning as far as the curriculum goes, we have the practice exams, and when we put them all together with you as the teacher, we get the success as the student is able to pass their certification exam. One of the real neat things this last year is Pearson bought Certiport. We are now a part of the Pearson companies. And they introduced a e-curriculum product called My Graphics Lab for the Adobe program. And it's more than just an e-book. It has, for the very first time, been introduced to the K-12 market. It's only been in higher ed that it's been available. And it benefits the school in that not just the e-book, but it also has all the technology that goes with it, the projects, the quizzes, and the classroom plans for the teacher. So the My Graphics Lab is an online curriculum that's been designed for Adobe. It is for the CS5 and CS6 versions only, but it includes all 6 topics that we talked about in the Creative Suite. It maps to the industry certification, which helps the teacher teach to that. It has the e-text and along with the classroom in a book. It's customizable so that the quizzes that are there, as a teacher, you can go ahead and customize those or use the ones that are there. It has hands-on projects, which is very important, so that when a student not only reads the information, then they're given a project to do it, and then there's a quiz that verifies they've learned what is in the project. All of the Pearson e-courses are set up the same way. They're online, they're web-based, there's nothing to install or download, which is very nice. Teachers and students are tied together because it's all done online, and the teacher runs the classroom through that online mechanism. Well, along with the e-text and tutorials, there's the classroom management tools. This is where the teacher can add and subtract content as he or she sees fit. Lesson plans are already in there, so you can use them or not, but it makes it a lot easier because it maps to that certification. There's the student activities we talked about, reporting features, so you can see what the student is doing, how long they've stayed in there, and how well they've done. And then if you have a new teacher come on board or within the department, you can set up one class and share it with the other teachers. The classroom management tools, as I've mentioned, this reduces or eliminates the need for grading. because it does a lot of that for you. With the Adobe, you can't really grade it as easily as an A, B, or C question because there's a lot of different aspects of looking at their project. But it does give the teacher the ability to assign quizzes, activities, and the lessons as they need to right online, and the student can do them from home. So in the exams for the Adobe program, again we have all 6 of them. There's one that's not on here, which is Premiere Pro. But it's a mix of simulations and multiple choice questions. There's typically about 39 to 41 questions depending on the test, and they go for 50 minutes in length. And by achieving this certification, it prepares the student in that digital media world so they can become successful as they come right out of school. Here are just a couple of success stories. You can read through these, but we find that when students become certified or take ownership of gaining a certification, that they do much better in school, and the school is runs a lot better because they're excited about it, the competition is there, and they're able to achieve much more. One of the opportunities that you as an instructor will have is taking these exams for free. We will probably have it through the Rise to the Challenge campaign. This should be available shortly, and you can get a hold of me. My contact information will be on later. But get a hold of me. We will give you a test voucher, practice exams to go along with that, and the curriculum to study it. So how do I become a testing center? It's very easy. You go online to our website, you register the school, it takes about 10 or 15 minutes. You make sure that the machines are adaptable, and unless you have a machine that's over about 10 years old, you should be able to do this. You, at that point, are ready to purchase exams, and as an account administrator, you go ahead and administrate the exams to the students right in your classroom. You don't have to have a specific lab set up for these tests. As far as pricing for the Adobe products, you can purchase just individual exam vouchers with retakes, or a license. And the exams will run anywhere from $56 all the way up to $68.27. The classroom licenses run $3,175. These include not only the exams, but the practice exams on an unlimited basis. And then we talked about the Pearson online e-learning tool. These are bundled anywhere from 30 students on up to a site license, which would be 500 students, and that will go anywhere from $750 to $2,500. As far as a higher ed model for the Adobe product with the Pearson, these are a little bit different in they don't have a classroom license. They have individual vouchers for individual topics, and these are $79.95 a piece. There is a classroom license for the tests. It's $4,250, or for the smaller programs you can buy those individual test vouchers for the $56.89 to the $68.27. We've always talked about practice, 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 and we do have the practice tests available for smaller schools in small bundles ranging from 10 all the way up to 300. As I mentioned, the pricing on the Pearson product ranges from the $750 for 30 students, $1,200 for 100 students, and the 500 student package for 25. This is for K-12 only. For more information on this or any of our products, you can simply go to Certiport.com, and at the bottom you'll see logos, and you can click on one of those logos, and it will give you objective domains, study guides, and much, much more information, as well as success stories about other schools that have done this. As always, I do appreciate coming and talking to you about this. We're excited about the program and what it does for the students. If you have any other questions, my information is here, and I'm more than happy to answer those questions. Thanks.